Airlines has been on my airline wish list for quite some time, so when I had the chance to fly them from Kuala Lumpur to Taipei, I jumped on the opportunity. From the Four Seasons Kuala Lumpur hotel, it was about a 1-hour car ride to the airport. Our flight today, CI722, departs from KLIA's Terminal 1. We were a bit early, so we had to wait about 20 minutes for the check-in counters to open. But after that, we made it airside pretty quickly, thanks to both the e-gates and the fact that security screening is done just before the gate. There's no dedicated China Airlines lounge here, so we went to the Plaza Premium Lounge. The lounge was really busy and it was tough to find a decent spot, especially since the lounge wasn't that big, and the staff were a bit slow to clear the empty tables. If you're on a layover, there are shower rooms available, although I'm not sure how long the wait would be during peak hours. In terms of food, the lounge had a decent food and drink selection, but what caught my eye was definitely the signature curry laksa. Even though I wanted to save my appetite for the meal on board, I couldn't help but to order one, and I'm glad I did. I got a calamansi juice to go along with it. After spending some time in the lounge, we made our way to the gate. Our flight today was departing out of the sea gates into Satellite Building, as with most international flights. To get there, we could take the air train or a dedicated shuttle bus service exclusive for first and business class passengers, which was a nice experience. The bus was pretty much empty, and it provided a unique perspective of airport and aircraft movements, kind of like a mini airport tour, perfect for an av geek like me. Just a friendly reminder that giving a thumbs up and subscribing are the two best ways you can help me grow the channel and make more videos. If you'd like to help support further, I also offer a Patreon and YouTube membership, which I'll link below. Thank you for all your support. As we approached the sea gates, we saw our China Airlines aircraft for the flight, B18006, an 8-year-old Boeing 777-300ER. Similar to Changi Airport, Kuala Lumpur does the security screening at the gate. As I've mentioned in the past, I have mixed feelings about this setup, especially when there's no washroom past the security screening. Thankfully, boarding began on time. China Airlines business class on the 777 is configured in a 1-to-1 reverse herringbone layout. The seats are spread across 2 cabins, with 24 seats in the forward cabin and 16 seats in the smaller rear cabin. As we boarded the plane, all the window shades were closed to keep the plane at a comfortable temperature. The cabin had a very moody and classy ambiance, thanks to the wood grain trim, the warm mood lighting, and the mini table lamps illuminating every seat. Waiting on the seat was a soft and fluffy pillow, as well as a blanket. The crew came around with a very tasty cold-pressed juice, a mix of guava, apple, pineapple, and dragon fruit. It was one of the most refreshing juices I've had in a while. They also offered a steaming hot towel. The flight attendant and cabin manager introduced themselves and welcomed me on board, addressing me by name. They also handed out the menus and a very comfortable pair of slippers. Before we get going, let's do a seat tour. Directly in front is a touchscreen TV. Beneath the screen, you'll find the footrest and some space below for shoes and bags. As expected with reverse herringbone seats, the legroom is plentiful. On the left is a storage compartment that can fit small bags or water bottles. The side table has a very similar design as British Airways with 2 storage compartments. There's a larger one that contains the IFE controller, a universal power outlet, 2 USB ports and a headphone jack, and a smaller, more shallow compartment for smaller items. At the back beside the table lamp is a literature holder, containing the safety card, sickness bag, duty-free magazine, as well as a regular airline magazine. The LED reading light can be adjusted in brightness and rotated. The headrest can be raised and lowered, and the sides can be folded in for neck support while sleeping. Seat position and seat lighting can be adjusted on this touch panel along the edge of the side table. The outer armrest can be raised by pressing on the button in front and opens up to reveal the noise-canceling headphones. The tray table slides out from beneath the TV screen by pressing on this latch and flips open for a very generous surface area. The table is quite sturdy and can be pushed forward to allow you space to step into the aisle. A coat hook is available on the shell of the seat in front. Here's the view from seat 21A. After pushback, we made our way to runway 14 right for departure. Today's flight will take us from Kuala Lumpur to Taipei. After the initial climb over Malaysia, the journey will take us mostly over the South China Sea until reaching Taiwan after just over 4 hours of flight time. As we wait for meal service, let's check out the in-flight entertainment. Apart from this home screen looking a bit dated, it was easy enough to navigate around and the screen responsiveness was not bad at all. The choice of movies and TV shows looked pretty decent as well, especially for this short flight. If you don't want to reach forward to control the screen, you can also use the IFE controller from the storage compartment. That's if it would turn on at all, which mine didn't seem to. Anyway, movies wouldn't be any good without a nice set of noise-cancelling headphones. The pair provided by China Airlines was comfortable and sounded great throughout the flight. Wi-Fi is available on this flight. If you need to send a few quick texts, unfortunately you will still have to pay a small price. Time-based options are also available at the corresponding prices. The blanket provided is very comfortable and soft and didn't generate any static like some other airline blankets do. Soon, the crew came around with the after-takeoff beverage and a package of nuts and dried fruits. For the drink, I ordered the lychee sparkling oolong tea, which was really refreshing and not too sweet. Before the meal service gets going, let's take a look at the menu. As always, please pause the video if you would like to read in more detail. The first course was a canapé of chicken satay and vegetable skewers, which was excellent. I thought they were on par with the satay served by Singapore Airlines. As it was a short flight, the appetizer, main course, and fruits came on one tray. For the main, I ordered the stir-fried curry red snapper and prawn with steamed Japanese rice, which I really enjoyed. The appetizer was a refreshing smoked salmon and potato salad. In addition to regular bread rolls, the crew came around to offer garlic bread as well, which was really good. For dessert, a blueberry cheesecake with mango sauce was served. This was just alright, but not too memorable. I had a coffee to go along with it. After the meal, I made a visit to the lavatories. First of all, I liked the fact that there was a window to let in some natural light. The lavatory was clean and offered the standard amenities with some fragrance mist, body lotion, and hand wash. There were some other things as well like paper cups and shaving kits, but it was probably not fully stocked as it wasn't a long-haul flight. On the rear wall of the lavatory is a traditional painting of what looks to be some mountains. Back in my seat, I briefly configured the seat into the lie flat mode just to try it out. It felt quite spacious and comfortable, and I think I would have gotten some good sleep, but as we were already nearing Taiwan, there wasn't much time for that. For the remainder of the flight, I simply enjoyed the cabin ambience while watching the flight map, as well as admiring the beautiful and dramatic sunset views out the window. I hope you enjoyed these views I captured during our approach into Taipei. fantastic experience flying business class with China Airlines. The crew were extremely friendly and hospitable, enhancing the overall journey. Even though China Airlines has been using the seat for many years, it was still excellent. Although there isn't a privacy door like many newer business class offerings, the seat design still provided ample legroom, functional storage, and a nice blend of privacy, comfort, and usability. The food was a highlight with the satay skewers and the curry red snapper main course standing out. The cabin ambiance was impressive, featuring stylish decor, ambient mood lighting, and a charming table lamp. I also appreciated that they gave out slippers even on a short flight. The experience was comparable to my previous flights with EVA, and that's saying a lot because EVA is one of my all-time favorite airlines to fly. The short 4-hour flight left me wishing I could fly even longer with China Airlines, which I actually did, on my next flight from Taipei to Vancouver. But that's another trip report coming soon. Thank you so much for watching this trip report. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe as that is the best way to help me make more of these videos in the future. Until next time, thanks for watching, happy travels, and I'll see you in the next one.